Welcome everybody, welcome back to Homestead Hearts. And on this beautiful day, I am outside in our cattle panel greenhouse getting ready to start some seeds. Now, Snoops, get down. I left the door open so that they could come in here with me, because if I close the door, they're gonna jump up on top of this and then they wanna sit right above me until I come out. But I left the door open. There are cats in here right now. Uncle Tiger is right here. Mrs. Puff is right there. I got both of the kitties. I got Little Wit and Wit Jr. sitting right there. But Snoops wants to climb up instead of coming around and just coming on in with everybody else. That's why I left the door open. But anyway, you all, I'm outside getting ready to start some seeds. It's actually a beautiful day today. But we are about to dip right back down into those freezing temperatures. And this is why we haven't planted anything outside. Not even our potatoes. Because our potatoes would not be buried deep enough that they probably wouldn't be affected by the freeze. Just didn't want to take a chance whether they would make it or not. I was not going to put them in the ground, just anticipating that we were going to have that frost, okay? And sure enough, for the next 3 days, I think, 3 or 4 days, we're going to be down in freezing temps. And I think one day is going to be below freezing. So we will see. Hi, Mrs. Puff. No, ma'am, I'm not picking you up, so don't climb up my leg, please. So, okay, so you all, I'm starting some seeds. I'm about a week late, okay? But, y'all, I said it before, we got a lot going on in our house. Our house is torn up, so there's not much I can do on the inside of the house at this moment. Work is being done, but we are still trying to recover from the storm last year in April, and it did a lot more damage than we originally believed, okay? So there's a lot going on right now, trying to get that house back together, okay? But in any case, you all, also before we get started, I want to say thank you to everybody that sent us things in the mail. You know, we recently went to the post office and we picked up some packages there. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that sent us things. We appreciate you all thinking about us the way that you do. You know, we're very, very grateful. And I just want all of you to know that. Also to all of the beautiful people that we had an opportunity to meet here recently. It was an absolute honor and a pleasure to meet so many of you. I had an opportunity to see one of my sisters, Marie, who gave me these beautiful earrings right here. Now, she lives in Wisconsin. And the reason why I'm mentioning her is because I am like overjoyed with all that she and a few others that are working with her are doing. They have the most beautiful gardens that they have planted. They are growing their groceries, y'all. And she has some amazing pictures that she shared with me. And I mean, growing onions that look better than mine. But they are doing a beautiful job. And she's canning everything. She canning everything. I mean, I'm like, what? She's canning everything. So I am just so overjoyed to have seen the photos of everything that she's been doing. Y'all, we love that we are helping people, whether it's in a small way with canning or a small way in gardening. We are just happy that we are able to be a help to you all, however which way we are. That means a lot to us. Keep growing your groceries, y'all, and keep canning up what you grow, all right? So, look. Let's get to these seeds, you all. I know probably be a little dog, but let's get to these seeds. I got to show y'all some stuff. Now, remember I told you all about my solo cups. I'm going to go ahead and pull out a few of these. Show you how I'm going to get them ready. I literally, 1, 2, 3, I think I'll do 4 at a time. I'm literally taking these medium-sized solo cups here. I had some larger ones out here, but these are the medium size cups that I'm using. Now, before I show you what I'm planting, I'm gonna go ahead and put a hole in the bottom of this, okay? And I'm doing 4 cups at a time because it allows me to go straight through all 4 without having to do each one individually. And you see how fast it goes. And I'm just putting 1 hole. I don't need a lot of holes in here. Make sure the plastic falls out of all of the cups. Yeah. You don't want that plastic in there, okay? And the reason why I'm using these cups, and let me explain something to someone asked the question, Mrs. H, why don't you just start your tomatoes in the larger container so you don't have to worry about up-potting them? That's a very good question. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because we start a couple of hundred tomatoes, okay? We start a lot, and because our space is limited, we don't have a lot of space, and I can't put them outside. They have to be inside as they grow because they have to stay warm. We don't use heat mats at the moment. We don't have heat mats, so everything that we start goes inside under grow lights on my table. Hey, Mrs. Puff, you made it back, huh? I know you made it back. Good to see you. You're wet. So you must have fell up under my water hose. But in any case, no ma'am, no ma'am. No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. Okay, come on. Go find yourself something to hunt. So you all, I wanted to just address that. We have a lot that we're starting. Now, the difference here with the watermelon is that they're not going to be inside long like tomatoes and peppers would be inside, right? The peppers and tomatoes are inside a lot longer than things like, for example, what we're going to be talking about today, which is YAMATO cream watermelon. I want to thank the person that sent me these. I am so grateful because these are the few seeds that I had left over from Baker Creek. Yeah, these are the few that I had left over from Baker Creek, and I'm going to be planting these. Now, many of you may recall that I grew this for the first time a few years back, and I said that it was by far the best tasting watermelon I had ever had. And since then, it has been a job trying to get this to grow. Since then, either rabbits were eating into it, or we were having other problems where it just didn't make it, and they didn't get mature enough to become sweet enough, you know. So I'm excited to be able to start these YAMATO cream watermelon, and I am going to be babying these. I'm going to be babying these to make sure that, man, I hope that I could get them. I hope that I could grow them, right? And then be able to save the seeds from them. Okay. Now, another watermelon. Don't even think about it, Mrs. Tuff. I am going to be growing the sugar baby. These are on our seed store, of course. The sugar baby watermelon. The black diamond watermelon. Where's my other one? Strawberry watermelon. And this one is called Catania watermelon. It's like a little mini melon. You know, this is like a little single serve size of a watermelon. And I do want to try this. I think this is great right here. So like when the grandbabies are here, and if we can, you know, do good with this, each one of them can have, they're just a little melon, right? Each one can have their own little watermelon. So I thought this would be a nice little fun size melon to grow. This is Puff. There you go. So that is about 5 different varieties of watermelon, I think. YAMATO cream, strawberry, sugar baby, black diamond, and Catania. Now we were going to grow the crimson sweet. We may still grow it, but I don't have it out here at the moment. Now, as far as the melons that I'm growing, oh man, I have such a few different varieties of melon here that I'm going to be growing. And one is going to be Haley's Best Cantaloupe, my favorite canary melon. This is also on our seed store, you all, the canary melon. I'm so excited about that. I love that melon. It to me has probably one of the best citrusy, honeydewish, melony kind of flavors ever. I love that melon. This one is called, I don't know, Madhu Rajasthan honey melon. I don't know. That's it. I'm excited to try this melon as well. Now this one is called Petite Grise d'Iran. I don't know. That's it right there. That's it. Somebody can sound it out, but okay. I did say honeydew melon, and then also banana. Okay, banana melon. This came from Hudson. Oh, little girl. This came from Hudson Valley Seed. Okay, so these are the seeds that the melons that I'm getting ready to start here. Now, the next thing I'm also going to be starting is my cucumber. Of course, I got to start Mr. H's pickles. Okay, and over the years of doing cucumbers for pickling, we have learned that this one does the best for us, and that's the Boston pickling cucumber. This is an excellent pickling cucumber, and it holds up very good when I can it to make pickles for Mr. H. Okay, so this is an excellent cucumber to make his pickles with. We're doing the Suyo Long. I love this cucumber. Okay, gets pretty big too. Now there's also a Japanese climbing cucumber that I love. We grew that one last year, year before last, but that is an absolute amazing cucumber as well. It gets as long as, just about as long as the Suyo Long. It's a Japanese climbing, but this is a good one right here. So, okay, now what else do I have? Market More 76, I'm doing that one just cuz, right? Now, the other thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to do this in a container. We grew these before. This is a Mexican sour gherkin. We grew these before, and these little bitty things, y'all, they are about this big. Okay, it's a headache dealing with them, but the reason why I'm growing them is I'm going to grow them in a container, and I'm going to put them on a trellis. And I think that these would be fun to pickle whole, right? Just pick a whole lot of these and just pickle them whole. And not to mention, it's fun for the little ones to pick, right, out of the container. So this will be just a nice little fun cucumber to grow in a container. In a container. The last time we tried to put it on a trellis, they were everywhere. No, we ain't doing that no more. And then, of course, our favorite, which is the West India bird gherkin. Now, this these are all the seeds that I saved for us right here. That's it. I think I got 2 packages like this that I saved for us. The rest of them, we put them on the seed stores. You remember we harvested these from our garden last season, and we de-seeded them all, and we made the seeds available to you because we are going to show you all, like, the West India bird gherkin is one of the cucumbers that we use to actually cook with. We don't pickle these, we cook with these. Mrs. Puff. Okay, there you go. There we go. So we cook with these. We don't pickle these. We saute these and eat them. Okay, they are absolutely delicious, you all. See, she want to play. She want to play. I know. You don't want to go catch something? Go see if you can hunt a leaf or something. Get some practice in. All right, so what I'm going to do now, she coming right back. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start with my melon first, my watermelon first. Here she comes. Here she comes. I see you, girl. I see you. I know. I know. You just don't like for me to not pay you any attention whatsoever. I get it. All right, I already got my seed mix right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's in my little garden cart. And I even got some gloves. They so cute, I don't want to get them dirty. I know, that's weird. That's what they for, right? But look at them. Ain't they cute? Mr. H got them for me from Home Depot because I could never keep up with my gloves. Excuse me, Uncle Tiger. Just gonna give that a little mix. And then I'm gonna add some to each one of my cups. About like so. Not a lot. Not a lot. Excuse me, Mrs. Puff. I think somebody asked me what kind of mix this was. This is that girlfriend. This is that Kellogg's raised bed potting mix. And I'm gonna tell y'all, this stuff has gone up since last year. It has gone up since last year. The prices have increased. I think it's like by a whole $1 and something, right? So I told Mr. H, you know, at some point we're gonna have to get to the point where, you know, we can no longer no longer purchase this stuff. We really are gonna have to become more independent because, you know, we're being, you know, it's like you're being priced out of everything, right? Everything. They're making everything unaffordable. Yeah, they're making everything unaffordable. Now I'm putting the soil right here for now. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna punch a hole. I'm just gonna drop my little seeds in here and then I'll add a little bit over the top, okay? Save me some time from punching holes if I could do it that way. So hopefully everybody is getting their melon seeds going. Now my little my table is it's not level because my greenhouse is on a slope. It's going down. And if you all remember, when that tornado came through last April, this greenhouse literally was pushed over several feet away from where it originally was. So now everything is 100% kind of like lopsided a little bit. But that's okay. It's still functioning. It's still working. It's just the wind pushed it over. Let me see. I guess I better keep it here so you could see. Even though it is a little on that slope like. But I'm literally just going to take my seeds. I think I'll start with, of course, my favorite. I'm going to start with my YAMATO cream. Now, the good thing about these cups is that I get to save a label, right? All I have to do is just write on it. So all I have to do is just write on it, and I don't have to waste a label. So I'm gonna do that for the YAMATO cream. I'm gonna put in 3 seeds. Now I'm gonna tell you something. With watermelon, you all, even if you were planting your watermelon seeds in a mound outside, if you were doing it from seed, you would add about, you know, 5 or 6 seeds, and then you would thin it back to 3 seeds. If you're starting them in cell trays, depending on the size of the cells, you might do 1 seed per cell if the cell is small. Like, for example, this is a 72. You would only do 1 seed per cell in a 72. And then when you got ready to transplant them, you would transplant about 3 of those plugs into every mound that you created to grow your watermelon. 3 is a good number. 4 or 5, it can get a little overcrowded. So I would say no more than 3 plants per hill or mound, or however you're starting them, containers, whatever. Because remember, there is a sugar baby variety that is a bush variety, okay? And that will keep it contained in one area. You don't have to worry about the vines running extremely long, okay? So that's the rule of thumb. Woo! It was something on me. I felt it. So that's the rule of, maybe it was my earring. But that's the rule of thumb for melon. Even when it comes to melons like cantaloupe and all, I do it the same way. And then I'm going to put today's date on these because they all have, I can't even see. I'll have to write the date on. I don't have my glasses, y'all. But I'll come back and write the date on. Now I'm going to grab my YAMATO cream watermelon seeds here. And I'm just going to drop in 3 seeds per cup. And not all on top of one another either, okay? So just give them a little bit of space. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is that one? There is one. Oh, this one. All right. So I just dropped my 3 little seeds right on top. And now all I'm going to do is take just a handful of soil. And I'm going to put that about 1 inch under the soil, okay? And that's literally all I'm doing. I'm not going to mash it down, but I'm just going to give it a little pat. And then once I get them all planted, whoa, I'm just going to come with my little watering can here. Mr. H got me these watering cans, y'all. Now I'm going to tell y'all something. It was not my idea to get all of them. It was his idea. They had more of them. But these were on clearance. I think these was from last year. They were $2 a can, right? Oh, I better not put that back up there. They were $2 a can. Mr. H said, get 4 of them. You know you're going to need them. And you see how that one hole is plenty. See how the water's draining out? That one hole is plenty. I don't need a lot of holes in this cup right here. And that's it. And now that I have these labeled, I'm just going to keep going with everything that I'm going to be planting. All of my melons, everything. I'm going to keep my other little packet of YAMATO cream right here in this packet so that I can know that I have them. I'm not going to plant them all. I only use 12 seeds, so I'm not going to plant them all just in case something happens. I just needed to make sure I got a few more to be able to plant, because like I said, they don't even sell these anymore at Baker Creek, okay? And these are my favorites. I don't know why they stopped selling them, but I don't know, maybe if we do well, I don't know, maybe I can help make them available again for them. I don't know what the issue is with the seed not being available. Maybe it wasn't popular, who knows? But y'all, I'm telling you, to me, this to me is a delicious watermelon. I only have a few in here, but they sent me a few, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here, and 1, 2, 3, 4 in here. So I got 9 seeds left. I got 9 seeds left, but hopefully I won't have to use them. Hopefully I'll be able to grow these all the way out until I can harvest and save more seeds. And because I am hoping to save the seeds from these, I am going to be planting them in a completely different area from the rest of the watermelon. I don't care if the other watermelons get cross-pollinated, really. The only thing that really would be affected is the seed, right? So I want to make sure that this will be true to type once I harvest it and save the seed from it. So these are going to be planted probably 30, 40, 50 feet away from where the melon patch is. I won't be growing these in the melon patch. They're going to have their own location. So, God willing, I'll be able to save YAMATO cream watermelon seeds. All right, y'all. That's going to do it for this video. I'm going to finish with the watermelon and get them all planted right along with everything else here on the table. And I'm going to take you all along for each one of those because, you know, it's going to be a different seed type. So I'm going to share how I'm doing it in different videos, because in the future this may come up as a different video. Somebody may not be interested in watermelon. You may want to know how to plant cantaloupe seed, right? So I'm going to do these separate, okay? But y'all, that's going to do it. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and give our video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos we upload to our channel. And thank you all again for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. And don't forget, you all, grow your groceries.